Good morning, good morning. It's 9 o'clock. It's Wednesday. It's Education Station Day. How is everyone? Hey, good morning, Betty. How are you? Really? What is going on with the book? I just don't get this. How is everyone today? Oh, I'm so sorry. Mine showed up, though, Betty. That's kind of strange. Well, it's you and me so far. I'm waiting for WoodUBend to sprinkle us out. And we're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm wearing gloves because I'm not very good at keeping my hands clean. I am so sorry, Betty. Well, there's three of us. Good morning. Please say hello when you join us. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Betty, for painting the walls. I really like that. Who was it that came up with this painting and foiling the walls? Well, I'm sorry, but I think that the book is kind of being weird. Not that that's anything new. We're going to do something a little bit fun. Not a little bit. Oh, I sent a telegram out. You didn't get the telegram? I know. Usually we have a lot more people by now. And we still only have 3. And I'm hoping that we'll get shared out. It's 9:04. So I guess it's just 3 of us. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Well, I'm going to remove my gloves and just send a message to the UK. I'm just sending a message just in case they forgot me. Well, what you see in front of you, there's only two of us. So good morning, whoever else is on with Betty. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to do today. That's really bad. And no sharing either. Well, what are we going to do? I'm going to take my gloves off for a second. And just put these like that. What we're going to do today is we're going to decorate this. That's very true, Betty, very true. We're going to decorate this. I am not painting the glass, but I am going to clean it. And I'm going to use some alcohol. Very strange, we still only have 2 people, but it's 9:07, so I feel like we need to begin. So what I've done on my griddle, and I'll show you my griddle, hopefully, is I have some flowers. See these? And I've painted the back and the front because we're working with glass. Oh, I see myself on the page, Betty. For some reason, I can see it. Let me just make sure they're all painted on the back. Because it's glass and it's going to show through. We usually get even more people on our daily lives. Oh, and by the way, Betty, Camille cancelled his appointment, so I will be on at 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to cut this in half. These are flowers. These are number, good point. Oh, what did I do with I can't find it. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm going to attempt to cut it in 2. And it's not going to be perfect. And these are flowers. Oh, I wish I could remember the number. It is very strange. Okay, let me see if I can find the number of these. Okay, I've got it. It's 11:16. And after I cut them in 2, I'm just going to sand them down. And I am going to paint here. Well, that's okay. People can, people can watch later. And what I'm going to be doing with these is putting them, after I paint them, right on here. So I think I might just need 2, but I have 2 cups. There is always replay, that's true. So let me just very quickly, well, let me cut the other one. And again, I'm cutting it in half, and this is 11/16. And I'm going right through the flower. Trying to be as careful as I can be, but you know me. Yeah, they are pretty. So I'm going to paint them and put them back on the griddle. Hello, hello, everyone who's joined us. I can only see Betty. Please say hello when you join. It's very lonely. It's just me and Betty. So it's like a private lesson. So let me just make sure that these all fit. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So I'm just going to paint the side of these. Because it's glass, it's always a good idea to paint the front, the back, because it is see-through. So we're going to put these on. And I don't know if I need more, but if I need more, I'll make more. No, I've sent them a message to Betty, but I haven't heard back. So that's okay. I'm going to put this back in water. What I used was black carbon, and I added some water to it on my paper. And I'm going to take my gloves off now and start working. So as, why isn't my griddle, oh, maybe my griddle isn't hot enough. Maybe I should go to 350. I know, but what can you do? You can't do anything, Betty. So I cut this piece along here. And I'm just going to measure exactly because I want to put it here. But before I do that, I'm going to mix up some silver pigment. Because I don't want to get the glass dirty. So I'm doing it like this. Well, I'm going to start like that. And then do that. And it's okay if you go up to the rim because this is not something we're going to be drinking out of. So I'm going to add some silver. Yeah, Betty, but what are you going to do? There's not much you can do. So that's, I have more than enough here. Let me send a message to Solly. Maybe Solly knows. Okay. It doesn't matter if I show my passcode, because unless they have my phone, Betty, they can't do anything. And I've changed my passcode every 6 weeks, so. I'm just going to straighten this out and mix my silver. So the reason we're doing all of this is because ultimately we're going to be putting a candle inside. So I'm just going to add a little bit of, this is silver pigment. And I'm going to add my infuser and mix it. I need a small. This is really strange. Only 2 people after 17 minutes. So I've added my infuser in here, and it's still a bit too thick. So I'm going to add a little bit more. And we're going to highlight the details of our mold on here. I'm doing everything without attaching it to the glass because I don't want the glass dirtied. So again, my gloves on. And I'm going to get this brush, and I don't want to mess up. So if you're watching on replay, welcome. We're just adding some, hey Linda, how are you? Welcome, thank you for joining. We're having a private lesson on WoodUBend Education Station. So there's only a few of us. I don't know why Facebook is acting wonky today. Nope. And I'm going to add some to the back, as I said. This is glass. And we're adding it to the back of the WoodUBend, the molding. And I usually would do gold, but I kind of thought, you know what, let's do something a little bit different. And if I find it's too bright, what I can do is add some black wax. So I'm just going to paint them all. It's like there's no one in this world except the Linda, you and Betty, me, you and Linda, Betty. Linda, have you ever used WoodUBend or Posh Chalk pigments or pastes, metallic pastes? Okay, this is another one. I'm going to paint the flowers. I might need, see, I'm not adding a lot, just some details. And I've got the 4 flowers. Ah, this is hot now. And as usual, I mixed up too much silver. Well, Betty, it's like a private thing. And I forgot to introduce myself. Wow. Okay, well, let me just explain to you what WoodUBend is. WoodUBend is a wood product that when you have it, when it's cold, it's rigid. And when you heat it up like I just did on my griddle, and you can bend it. And you can paint it, you can stain it, you can glue it, which is the best part. You can glue this to wood, glass like we're going to do, metal, plastic, foam, anything. I've put it on boots as well, but obviously they're not boots that I would wear. Because they might be a bit too stiff. Linda, out of curiosity, how did you find us? Because nobody else can, apparently. So this is a very useful product to have on hand if you want to decorate walls or do small DIYs like small pieces of furniture. Okay, I'm going to take my gloves off again. It's the book. It's the book, Betty. All right, did I do the back? So I have it on my griddle, or you can use your heat gun, or you can use a hairdryer. But we also have flowers, which I've painted because I thought we might need. And what I'm going to do is start off by measuring right here. And I'm going to put some on my handle as well, because this isn't something that we're going to use regularly or just, you know, with water. And you can cut it with scissors. You can cut it with these knives. Oops. And I did clean this. Don't know why this is still showing. And I'm using Tight Bond Quick and Thick for this. And I'm just going to apply it everywhere. And the one thing I should do is add I'm trying to add some black, and my black is down here. I added some black carbon, which is the paste, the metallic paste that puffs up when you heat it. And we'll do that on another day. And I'm just going to heat this up again and apply it to the handle. And you need heat to apply it to the to anything. And I'm going to try and center it. And bend it. Okay, so I'm just going to keep my fingers on here. Till it cools down. And when it cools down, it becomes hard. Hey, Solly.
Hi, Lovey.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you? What, I don't understand the message.
I didn't get shared out, but I think there's something wrong with Facebook, because I sent out notification to my followers, and I only have 3 people, and I'm one of them.
But you don't go live till 2 o'clock, sweetheart. Why do you go live
Oh, you're right. The time change.
till 11?
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
So what should I do? Continue and redo another one? I have another one that I can do the same thing at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
All right. All right. Thanks. Bye.
Right,
Bye.
bye.
Hey, guys, I am a little bit weird. Hey. I'm still going to continue with this, but I forgot that in the UK, they changed their time. So I'm going to continue with this. And as you can see, my cup handle has a decor on it. So I just need to make sure that my ends are really well done, because I don't feel they are. No, it's 10 our time. It should be 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock London time. It's always 2 o'clock UK time. But I'm the idiot. I forgot the time change. So I'm just making sure I follow the contour. I'll just redo it at 10 o'clock. On glass, it might be a little bit more tricky because it does slide. And I did clean the glass, Linda, with alcohol. So right now, this is what we have. The next thing I'm going to do is glue the half flowers that we have. And add. I can't believe I'm such an idiot. Because it's a British... Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to mess up. I want you to notice my clean WoodUBend apron. And it has to stay clean. So I'm going to put the first one right here. Oh, you can't see. Good morning, Mel. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're working on using a glass like mug, and we're going to make it into a candle holder. So I'm just trying to glue this on the flowers, and I'll show you the flowers. And we were supposed to be on at 2 p.m. UK time, but it's still 1 o'clock. Oops, I need more. And I'm going to try and apply and make the flower go around the stem. Hey Lynn, good morning. And I'm going to show you, why isn't this gluing? Is it not touching? Oh, that might end up being a flop, but then it's not new. I always make mistakes. Okay, let's hold it there. Please welcome Linda. She's never used WoodUBend. I think she's still on here. She's from California. So this might end up being 2 one-hour lives. And I will be on normal time today. My husband canceled his appointment because he didn't prepare for his test. And he only realized that yesterday. So as you can see, we now have a flower. But I put my nail in here and I dug it. And I dug it in, so I'm going to have to just lightly add a little bit of silver. We painted this. No, I'm going to do another one. I have 2 of them, Betty, so I might as well. I need a smaller, thinner brush because I don't want to mess this up. But I am having a hard time gluing this on. I don't know why. I've never had a problem. Oh, you haven't either? You know what, Mel? Maybe, I might just send you some. I'll see what I have. And I'll send you a small piece of what, if I have some. I'm sure I have some left over. And this is the glue will dry clear. So let's do the next one. But I do want it to move around. Mel and Lynn, did you have problems? Did you get Facebook notifications? And you can, I just want to show you also that you can do this with a regular cup and saucer. And you can paint it. This one is painted, but I decided no notification. That's really strange. Yeah, that's what Betty said, and it's not good. So I'm just, this one is giving me some problems. I don't know why. I've never had problems applying it. I did it already on the handle right here. And when you put the coffee in and the light, it will be really nice, I hope. Oh, okay. I don't know what's up with the book. And I called Solly Joe saying, oh, I haven't been shared out. And it was my fault for not realizing that they changed their clocks. And we didn't. I mean, we did. They haven't changed their clocks. We did. It's probably, I'm having a hard time because it's probably, I think, Mel, it's in your settings. I'm just heating this up now because they get cold very, very quickly. So I had these flowers, by the way, that I painted black, and then I highlighted the halves in silver. And if it's too bright, we can go over it with black wax. I used the silver pigment to highlight. Thank you, Lynn. Well, one thing, if I'd known that we needed another hour, I would have slept in. So now, what we have is, instead of a plain piece of glass, what we have is an elegant base. And I don't want to flood it with glue. So I'm just going to wait till it cools down a little bit. It looks like I'm only going to need 3 flowers. Yes, Mel. It can be applied to glass. It can be applied to wood, metal, foam, plastic, walls. I've done it on my wall as a trim. Really, I don't know of any surface except textiles. You can use textiles to wear that. Those are the only ones that I know you can't, it wouldn't make sense to use it on. But I've used it on boots, but boots just for show. And I'll try and dig those up and show you all. The heart that I did before Valentine's Day was a foam heart from the dollar store. And so now we just have to wait for the glue to dry. And you can see it back there, but it will dry clear. So now I have another one that I want to apply right here. So let's apply some WoodUBend here. I'm using Tight Bond, quick and thick for that. You always need to use a good wood glue. I've even done it on cardboard mill, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. As soon as, oops, clumsy. I'm just applying. This is a bit longer than we need, but we can cut it. Yes, I am. So wherever we are with this, I'm going to stop at 10 o'clock. And we're going to apply this to the top. And you can see it moving. I love how it moves. So I'm just putting this here. I should put my glasses on, shouldn't I? Oh, Mel, I am so sorry. So I'm just doing it very gently. And I am tempted to also paint the top here with the pigment. First of all, it's bendable. Second of all, it's faster. It doesn't crack. You can drill it. You can do so much more with it. You can paint it before, you can paint it after. Resin kind of stops resin does not stay soft and bendy. Clay does, but you have to wait for the clay to dry. First you have to make it. And the glue will dry clear. And it has to be a wood glue. It's instant satisfaction. And I'm going to overlap these and where is my little cutter? This is how quick you can do it. You can paint it before or after. Did I say that? I'm just trying to get it to lie down so that I can overlap one over the other. You can also stretch it if you cut it a bit shorter than you want. I didn't cut it shorter, but I'm stretching it to make sure the two ends meet. So far this is what we have. I'm going to put some WoodUBend here. Or should I put it here? I'm just going to, oops, that dropped. I'm just going to add a little bit more WoodUBend, glue. And you can apply the glue to the surface or to the WoodUBend. I've tried Formflex. I found it very, very difficult, Mel. You have to freeze it. It takes time. But so far, this is what we have. And I'm just going to show you. I hope I've got enough coffee in here. And you can put much less coffee and it will light up. Let me just try putting less. No, Formflex is a form of clay, Betty. And you freeze it and apparently it stays flexible. I've tried it and I just couldn't get it to work with, oops. Well, that's wonderful. I just want to put this there. And let me see if I can light it. Let me just get a lighter, if I can. I found this one. don't know if I can light it with that. Let me see. I don't have a match. It would have been nice to have a match. Great, it doesn't work. Okay, let me switch the lights off. So, oops. So you can see how it, oops, sorry, how it lights up. So, I'm going to let you go now. I know I can add some more, but I'm going to wait till the 10 o'clock show. Oh, you know what I can do is add a little bit of silver here. Oops. I don't want it everywhere. It would make a lovely gift, yes. And these I got from the dollar store yesterday. Not the dollar store, I'm sorry. Oh, I need the light. That's why I can't see now. From the, what's it called? Savers of Goodwill. They were $3 or $4. You can also, and I'll show you this, Mel, you can also do it to a cup. This one is painted. So, let's see. I just wanted the top. And my brush is a bit dry. So that when you look at it from the top or the bottom, it'll look good. I'm also going to at some point do this, but I'm going to let you guys go because I have to come back on in 10 minutes, in 5 minutes, and do another session of WoodUBend. So for 5 minutes, and I will see you again in 5 minutes. Take care, everyone. I will see you in 5. It'll be my second live today. Thanks. Bye.